So we just, let's see, we just destroyed the Subians. Gonna have to fight a lot of end turn battles. These guys. Let's see. They worry me a little bit. Like I said, they can either attack here or here. And they have a full stack. I'm fairly confident in our ability to defend this with just our garrison. Let's see if there's something we can do. Something we can do to maybe just kind of like improve our situation over there. So we have 9. We have 14. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I kind of have half a mind just to sally forth and attack them. We'll have our entire garrison as reinforcements. That way we can go ahead and disband them because they're 2,000 gold. We could disband them, raise another army over here, at least get 2 units out of that. Let's think about this a little bit. So one of the things that I was thinking about earlier is we built this, like we just built this. But I kind of want that salt. So, and I should have I should have done this earlier. This was a mistake on my part. We're actually just going to go ahead and demolish this. That way we can build the salt mine.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
All right.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, let's go ahead and attack them.
Hear us, Lord.
And the nice thing about this is we more or less don't care about our losses, because the garrison will replenish on its own, and we're going to disband this army anyway. So they do have a lot of cav. Oh well. Let's just stop thinking about it and just do it. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Yeah, they got a bunch of cav, which is fine because we have a bunch of spears. These guys are gonna be a pain because they have really good armor piercing damage. Um, but we also have stationary testudo. Our reinforcements should be appearing back here somewhere. We're actually just gonna put all of our army in the trees so they're hidden. At least for now. Just to see where our reinforcements come from. They should be coming from behind us. Because I don't want them attacking until we've consolidated all of our forces. Perfect.
Rather than a battle. But though we are braver than our foes, remember that a cornered rat can still fight. Reinforcing troops, and not a moment too soon.
We are not going to do the checkerboard this time. We get a nice, pretty wide front. We're gonna keep these guys on standard shot, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to duel it out with the with their crossbows. So they have the cav advantage. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep our cav back and just use these guys to counter their cav. Like, so if their cav tries to like flank, we'll like maneuver our spears, or we'll try to do like a 3-on-1 or 3-on-2 engagement. And like I said, just kind of be a little bit methodical about it. Even though they outnumber us as far as their cav units, and their cav units are a lot better than our units. If we can put ourselves in a position where, you know, their cav units are fighting our spears or our legio, and we can just double team or triple team each one of their cav units one at a time, then we'll be able to take them out. Alright, we'll go ahead and group these guys. Create a formation group. And let's try to keep them in the trees as much as we can. Alright, they're going to be going uphill. So I'm just going to have them walk. I'm not going to have them run uphill, because then they're just going to be tired. One of the reasons we want to kind of stay in the trees a little bit is their cav, if we're in the trees, they have a 25% reduction in their charge bonus. Also, the trees kind of help out with their missile units, not with their onager. Their onager doesn't care about trees, more or less. But at least some of those bolts, their crossbow units are going to be shooting at us. The trees will help deflect some of those. Max. My dog's wanting to go outside, so let me just let him out real quick. He's such a strange dog. He'll want to go outside, and he wants our other dog to go outside with him, but our other dog's a little bit older, and she just doesn't want to go outside. She's like, no, I'm good. I just want to lay on the couch and watch TV. Kind of like me. Alright, so they're going to be up here. So we're going to try to stay in the trees as much as we can. So the longer we can stay in the trees, the better it's going to be for us, because we're pretty much hidden while we're in the trees. I don't want to be crossing this, or I would rather not. I'd rather keep as many units hidden as possible. And we could do, there's a tactic where, you know, we send one of our units of cav up here and just kind of run around and let the onager waste its ammunition before we attack. You know, it's a little cheesy. It's very effective, but like I said, I generally don't want to use cheesy tactics if I don't have to. I would rather not. I have no problem doing it, but I would rather not. Where's
Keep him alive! We have revealed their concealed men! It's an ambush! The enemy has found our concealed units!
What are you doing? That's not what I ordered you to do. Alright, this is just a mess. Alright. Why is it? Sometimes this just drives me crazy with these controls sometimes. It,
The men have broken and are fleeing!
like that is not at all what I ordered them to do, and then they just all blobbed up. Terrible, just terrible.
Enemy units have returned to the battle! The men are broken and running for their lives! The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing!
We're still gonna win. Like I said, it's not a big deal because
The enemy are losing ground!
these are garrison units and we're disbanding this army, but it's frustrating. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm a perfectionist by any means, but you know, when I have like a plan that I want to do, and I guess, you know, they always say like, oh, no plan survives first contact with the enemy.
Melee cavalry and victory! This is
Uh,
your day!
Oh well. I just hate doing bad at a battle that I know that I should do really well at. Dang it. Oh well. We can chase them down too. Next battle. Speed this up. Now we're gonna have to fight him again next turn. See, I was hoping we should have just been able to wipe them all out with this one battle. But now, at least 2 of their units got away. That's very frustrating. I mean, they only have 79 men left, so it's not a big deal. Oh, I guess it wiped him out. Alright. I'll take it. So I'm just going to go ahead and ransom and release these captives. I said that I really wasn't going to do it. But I'm doing it because their integrity is pretty good. So we can. Well, now I'm kind of second guessing whether or not I want to disband them.
Commander, we hunger for battle. I want
Move them up here. Because even if we disband them, the big reason would be for the money. Um,
tired you are. Ready for orders. Gods of the afterlife, spare my arse. Well, why do you trouble my digestion today?
okay.
Commander,
Because we could force march them here
ready for
and move. Well, no, we can't move them down there. Because here's the thing: even if we raised an army here, it's not like there's a bunch of mercenaries that we're going to be able to recruit initially to help us out. So it's almost not even worth it.
Commander, ready for battle.
If we were going to do that, I would almost rather just disband them.
At your command. Commander,
We have over 2,000 gold now. See if there's anything else we wanted to build. Perfect.
ready for battle.
And since since this army is more or less just, we're going to use them just to kind of help out garrisons and stuff. We don't need all these units, and it's almost 200 gold per unit per turn, so we're just going to combine them. Don't need them anymore. You know, we don't need any of these guys. Because we're just fighting rebellions here, and we can do it just fine with just our garrisons. So with that, what we are going to do is we are going to go back. We'll raise an army here. Go ahead and get that guy.
Are you ready to serve? We need good fighters.
Because we're going to start wanting to have, we're going to want like 2 or 3 armies here, like one here, one here, one here, or maybe like one here that can go from here to here, or come down to reinforce here, and then maybe like one back here or down here. We can kind of like move around. Because like I said, this whole this whole eastern border, we're just going to turn into a fortress. And this is where we're going to want our armies anyway, so we can go ahead and start putting them there. Alright. We have enough to recruit 1 unit. We will recruit here because we are going to use these armies to take them out into picks. So they're going to need guys. So I'd say that's a good idea. All right. Well, I think we've been going for close to 30 minutes. We're going to have a lot of end turn battles, so I'm just going to go ahead and end this video right here. That way we don't have this like insanely long, like 2 hour long video, because even with the end turn battles, to try to keep it like between like 30 minutes to an hour for each video, we're still probably going to have to break it up into multiple videos just due to the number of end turn battles that we're going to have. So I'll go ahead and pause this video, and then we'll get the next one going.